Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Self-Care Sunday. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. I usually put out a reading every Sunday to see the collective energy as to what we need to do to take care of ourselves, okay? If you're new to the channel, you can see that I did my hair yesterday. Yes, I do hair. I do a lot of things. But I needed a change, and the new moon is all about change, right? So it's time for all of us to declutter, to change something up about ourselves, internal and then external. Okay, that's how we do the work. Now, let's see what Spirit Guides has to say for us today for this beautiful Sunday morning, okay? Spirit Guides, ancestors, oracles of the highest white light, please guide me to show my collective a clear, precise message as to what they need to hear, see, and know today on this beautiful day. Please like, comment, and subscribe as you're coming in, okay? And show your respect to my channel and all that I do for you guys. So, coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. If you have any hate, please leave it on your plate. I already ate. Let's get it going. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Perfect. It's about moving away. About really, the 8 cups. There's a lot of investments there, a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of money, a lot of love. But in order to get to that 9 cups, that wish fulfillment, we have to walk away from what no longer serves us and move into this new portal and be guided with the moon. Remember, the moon has different phases of our lives, different phases of what she is. So it also represents our different phases of our lives and how we have to transform it and mold and learn off of our experiences. This is what life is. It's all a learning experience. There is no good or bad, and there's definitely no victims. We take it as it is, and we learn from the experiences to grow wiser and stronger for the youth. Now, we have a King of Pentacles here in reverse. Now, this King of Pentacles is extremely greedy energy, okay? Could be a male, it could be a female, take it as it resonates, but it's somebody who is so greedy and materialistic that then they hoard their stuff and then all of a sudden everything's gone, okay? Now, I don't know what's going on, but maybe somebody needs to move away from this kind of energy, okay? And remember that there's enough and plenty for everybody to survive on this planet, but it's the greed that causes us to be in despair, causes us to be judgmental and envious and spiteful. It's the greed. Now, somebody is definitely sitting in this greed energy. It could be you, it could be somebody around you, okay? Take it as it resonates. But there's a Prince of Wands here. So this King of Pentacles is a Prince of Wands in reverse. Very outgoing, very flamboyant. They like to prance around with their dick out, is what I'm going to say, okay? And it's caused them to be extremely materialistic, maybe even superficial. And that's why they're in the dark with the Hermit card, okay? Now, there's a 4 of Pentacles here, so somebody is most definitely holding on to a thought process, a way of thinking, a way of life, maybe a person, take it as it resonates, but this player-like energy and this greed has got somebody very, very much in the dark. The Hermit in reverse is talking about dark energies, depression, not being able to face yourself, not being able to sit with your own inner demons. And somebody is very much holding on to some kind of materialism. They're very greedy. They're very much codependent, okay? And that's what's caused them a lot of grief. Now, there's the 2 of Wands here, okay? And the 2 of Wands represents somebody having a choice, knowing exactly what they're doing. Now, this King of Wands knows King of Pentacles in reverse knows exactly what he wants. He has the world in his hands, and when I say the world is in your hands, it's a big statement, which means that you know exactly what you need to get done. Now, there's a choice to be made. We're all at crossroads right now, and this is why we need to really forgive, because we don't want to continuously play the same cycle, okay? There's a reason why the moon transforms, because we're supposed to. The Princess of Swords, okay? Now, the Princess of Swords is right underneath the Prince of Wands in reverse. Now, somebody is studying some kind of situation. Maybe they're seeing that somebody is a player, Maybe they're seeing themselves as a player. Take it as it resonates. But somebody definitely has the world in their hands and now is starting to pay attention. Starting to learn something new. Because they're really, really in the dark. And it's because of this Lovers in reverse. That choice, right? We all have a choice. Now, this could be in business. This could be in family. It means a kindred soul, but it's in reverse, which means that it's toxic. It's codependent. Excuse me, they don't want me to tell this. Somebody, but my ancestors are goons and they're ruthless. So I'm going to say it anyways. Somebody chose a dark path, okay? The wrong side, which means like, when you feel in your gut something is not right and you choose to do it anyways, knowing right from wrong, this is the dark. Okay? Now, we need a little bit dark in the light because too much light, it will blind you. So we need balance. But when you're continuously playing the same cycle, you are going to be very fucking depressed because you look back and you see that things have not changed because of the fact that you have not taken the time to acknowledge yourself. Now, the two of the Lovers in reverse can also represent unity within self being completely out of balance, and hence why you go in this Prince of Wands energy, looking to fulfill yourself in external sources instead of staying internally in the serenity of the solitude to find oneness inside. Okay, now this is what somebody needs to do because clearly they are completely imbalanced with either a relationship or internally, and this is what's keeping them very stuck. Okay, and it's the world. Okay, now it came out with the Lovers. Some kind of karmic completion is happening and somebody is very much in despair. Now remember, when we start this healing journey, or like when we're starting to really process the darkness that we've been facing throughout, you know, the last whatever time we've been suppressing ourselves, it starts to get very heavy. So you need to take your time and you need to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Okay, you don't rush things. The faster you move, the more you're not going to go anywhere. Okay, you have to take the time out and you have to see where the completions need to be held. And remember, when one door closes, another one opens. And the wheel talks about good fortune. It talks about the karmic completions and cycles and destiny and chance. Now, it's up to you to turn this wheel in the upright. It is in the upright, but it's up to you to see that it's about choices. And in order to get what we want, we're going to have to balance ourselves out so then we don't look for the external to fill our cup. Because you have the Princess of Wands here with this Four of Pentacles. So clearly somebody is definitely has bad luck, and it's because of this holding on to this thought process, this materialism, this hoarding, and that's where the Judgment in reverse comes in. Somebody tried to not do the whole process of healing. Okay, they tried to skip some steps or something, or they tried to cause judgment onto somebody else because of some kind of projection. Okay, when we're feeling insecure, this is what we do. We push and we tend to project these kind of energies onto others, not realizing that we're causing judgment upon ourselves. Okay, and this is what that Princess of Wands is with that Four of Pentacles. It's really holding on to some kind of lack mentality, and it's this lack of self-love that's causing a lot of people to continuously hold on to this old thought process and not lead with love. I'm going to be honest, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is here with the King of Pentacles. Now, there could be internal battle within yourself that is completely out of whack and bonkers to the point where everything that comes into your life completely gets demolished and tarnished because of self-sabotaging. Or you have a couple here that is in your energy who is continuously playing some kind of cycle and being a victim. And there is no victims here. Guys, we have to take responsibility for ourselves, transform and turn the darkness into light. Nobody is responsible for you, and you should not beg or bend or borrow from anybody. You should be able to take care of yourself. And if you can't do that, you need help, which means you need mental help, so that you can find the tools to be able to stand sovereign, independent, structured individual. Okay? There's no reason you should be calling other people to help you. Now, that's where the Three of Cups comes in. You start to find celebration within yourself. Now, we all have three people living inside of us. We have the light, we have the dark, and then we have the gray, which is an equal, which is a balance, which is a harmony of each. We have three faces: the one we show ourselves, the one we show people, and our true authentic self. Okay? Now, we have three minds as well. Okay? And people don't seem to understand that we are capable of transforming and really making the best of our lives through our thought processes. Everybody deserves a chance to heal, a chance to evolve, and a chance to be loved. Now, somebody is definitely finding a new way of studying, of learning something new, okay, to get themselves out of some kind of hermit mode. And the only way you're really going to do that is to let go, so that you can start celebrating within yourself, okay? Because we're never really alone. We have 3,000 ancestors plus walking beside us every single day. There's absolutely no reason why you need to feel alone. You need to learn time management, and you need to learn to manage your money. Remember that energy it's so priceless. So be careful of the energy that you're giving others. Be careful of the energy you take from others. Okay? Be careful of the energy that you're allowing in your atmosphere. Okay? And learn how to let go of what is no longer yours, so that you can have this wheel of fortune. We all deserve this. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, there's plenty for everybody, but it's the greediness that causes it. Now, you have a Prince of Cups here in reverse. There's some kind of message that is not coming in, some kind of apology or something that's not coming in because of the fact that somebody is definitely a high priestess, okay? Somebody sees, somebody already knows everything, or, you don't know everything, honestly, but it's about feeling, okay? And somebody already has this feeling and knows internally in their gut. Now, somebody else needs to start using this intuition and go into hermit mode and start reflecting and, do the soul searching. You can't just skip through some steps and say that you're good and you're done. That's not the way it goes. Because when everything falls and you're all by yourself, are you still good? This is what matters. This shows the true warrior internally, is when everything starts crumbling. Who are you still? You are still you. Nothing, it doesn't change who you are internally. It doesn't change your heart. It means that we just need to learn from the experiences that we're going through so we don't make them again. That's it. That's all. One more time, okay? So we have an Eight of Pentacles here. Now, somebody is feeling a little bit mediocre, okay? Maybe it's because of this cycle that they're not putting to death. Remember, that lack mentality, it spreads like wildflowers. So if you're around people who don't believe in themselves, believe me, you're going to start to have insecurity issues, okay? So you have to protect yourself. You have to stand up for yourself through any of these adversities. If I listened to the people around me, I would never be able to get what I have for myself and for my children, because I would be listening to what other people wanted for me. Okay? Judgment in reverse. Now, somebody is getting some kind of bad karma. Okay? And it's only because we reap what we sow. Now we can all just protect ourselves. Give thanks for the things that we have, the people we have, the experiences that we were able to have at that time. Remember, we never regret what you did because you wanted to do it. You have to take responsibility. You have to be an adult about situations. You have to own your story and walk with pride, integrity, and honor so that you can be protected. You're only protected when your internal is at its purest form. It's a different age, guys. You need to give love. You need to come together with unity and respect, so then we can teach each other how to get out of this judgment in reverse, okay? Because a lot of people are misguided, misinformed. You know, they think that it's okay to be a kitchen witch. It's not, guys. Don't do that stuff, because that stuff is just going to come back on you. Don't try to hurt somebody who does good, because it's going to come back to you. It's karma. And that's what that judgment in reverse is talking about. The karma, the reap what you sow. That's what we have to protect ourselves and start learning something new as to why you want to be so giving with your energy. Okay? Or being too greedy with your energy. Take it as it resonates. But the judgment's here. And it's time to celebrate. Okay, with the Three of Cups. Time to find unity, because you have the fucking Sun card here. The happiest deck. The happiest card in the deck. Okay? It's about introspection. Well, enlightenment. Joy. Happiness. Celebrations. But you have this Princess of Pentacles. Okay? So somebody is lacking when it comes to foundation or stability or tangible shit because of the fact of their immaturity. And that's why they can't come in to offer something with this Princess of Cups in reverse. Because of this false offer, they feel like they're lacking because of this internalness. Remember, when you're around people who are less than, you feel less than. And now it's time to understand that it's about the Prince of Pentacles. Okay? It's about moving slowly, accumulating what you're doing. Now, this prince is the slowest fucking prince ever. But he's only slow because of this injustice, getting caught in the red tape and having to, backtrack. And this is what happens. And that's why there's no message coming in to whatever, wherever you want when it comes to the past. Somebody from the past trying to bring you in a message because you're sitting here. This king is somebody from your past who might have a lot of bad energies, okay? I'm going to say it could be a family, it could be a friend, it could be a spouse, it could be anybody, okay, business partner. But there's some kind of love here, okay? They see some kind of inspiration in you, and they want to address something. But there's no message coming through because of this injustice. And now they're seeing that everything goes slowly. And that's why they're moving slowly, because they don't know how to apologize because of this immaturity and this lack mentality that's caused them a lot of judgment. Now it's time to shine light, be illuminated on situations so we can all celebrate. And there is no judgments, disapprovals, and who the fuck cares in the first place? It's our life. We're allowed to live it how we want. But what we're not allowed to do is bleed on other people because we can't cope. We're not allowed to go and, take from one person to give to another. We're not allowed to go from one person to the next person to the next person, damaging people. This is not right. And this is where people understand that that's where the love bombing comes in, okay? Now somebody needs to let go of this love bombing energy and this feeling of the weight of the world is on them when it comes to this situation. There is a lot of deception going on, but it's because people are choosing not to move away from turbulence, and now they're feeling regret. They're dwelling too much on the spilled milk when it came to third-party interferences and the lack of love of the situations and some kind of Pentacles. Okay? Somebody needs to really start loving on self, appreciating self, respecting self, and being the fucking emperor of their life so that they can put to death and transform. Okay? It's beautiful. So, somebody is definitely in a depressed phase, but they can get themselves out of it. Okay? This Queen of Wands in the upright, this warrior is not waiting on nothing. Her ships are coming in, and it is what it is, and it's got somebody feeling a lot of depression because of the burdens and backstabbing and betrayal that they tried to put. Now somebody can't manipulate a situation anymore, and their investments are coming, and they're coming in, but they're sour, okay? And that's what's causing a lot of people a lot of commotion. There's a lot of fighting and bickering within groups and stuff. And it's because they see somebody is very fucking smart and learning something new about this very abusive, condescending Could be a female, could be a male. Take it as it resonates. But this King of Swords in reverse is that narcissistic card, okay? So there's definitely a fucking tower here. But remember, what is built on faulty foundation inevitably has to crumble, okay? And you can build on the foundation after that. So use your intuition. Understand you're not going to know all the answers, but feel it. And if you feel it and it's wrong, then it's wrong. And walk away. Because you're the Queen of Cups. It's time for you to use that intuition, love, and be passionate to these mediocre kind of people, okay? We're all gonna evolve eventually, but some of us just evolve a little slower. So it is what it is, okay? It's only because of this devil-like energy that's keeping them trapped in this. It's time to let go. To write that, sit down and make peace with your fucking demons so that they're not stopping their blessings, okay? Because this demon it's just, there's no love here. See? It's about self-love. When you're playing with the darkness, the self-love is not there because you're very insecure, you're very judgmental, you're very biased, you're very codependent. You usually are attached to some kind of addiction. It's time to heal from this near death experience, okay? Because you might not get the answers you seek because there is a lot in the dark. But somebody is definitely about sacrificing and looking at things in a different perspective, because they're the warrior. They're brave, they're spontaneous, and they're going to protect themselves at all costs because they know how precious and beautiful they are internally. No matter what they've been through, they're still beautiful. And you got options, okay? But don't put your hands in too many cups because then you start to lose yourself. Remember, energy is currency. Treat it like your money. Unless you're like this King of Pentacles and is very, very stupid with their money. Because of this lying and cheating and backstabbing, they probably don't even, they're I don't know, but that Nine of Pentacles is there. Okay, so you need to move through that portal and leave whatever nonsense of the Eight of Cups, whatever's in there. Leave it and change, transform, and get that wish fulfillment, okay? Because under that wish fulfillment is the Ace of fucking Pentacles. Okay? So it's up to you. You have choices with the Two of Wands. That Lover's in reverse. You have choices. What you choosing? Okay, let's get some advice. We got the world. But that's not it. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. Let's get some advice, please. I'm highly favored and extremely protected. We got the fucking Judgment. Holy fuck. I don't pull the cards, guys. I'm just reader. I'm an intuitive reader. Okay, Judgment. There's a lot of reflection that needs to be going on because people need to start having their spiritual awakening. It's about transition. It's about decisions being made and about change. I don't make this shit up because we got the Ten of Swords here in reverse. It's about recovery, rejuvenation, mending, and moving upwards. Not forwards, upwards. The advice, okay, the Judgment. The upright position of the Judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in your journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others. Now is a time to face challenges head on. See, I don't make this shit up. The reverse Ten of Swords, okay? The advice is an inevitable change is ahead and you may not be prepared for it. Know that the choice you will have is difficult, but it will be much better. You will be much better because of it. Maybe you've been dwelling on the past that has been very painful for you. Take the reverse position of this card as a welcoming sign that these negative feelings will soon lift. All right, let's cut the deck. We got the Ten of Cups. Okay, it's in reverse. So there's a lot of fucking family issues that need to be addressed. People need to walk away from family members. People need to walk away from so-called friends from lifetimes or whatever. They just... some people just, they can't come with us. It is what it is, okay? Domestic strife, broken homes, shattered dreams. The advice is bonds with family and close friends are in turmoil and need attention. Perhaps these relationships are meeting your expectations, or maybe your actions are not meeting up with the standards that others are expecting of you, take action and reflect to ensure that you are mindful of those that you love. I love it. Let's get some advice from the High Priestess of Light. Any negative energy sent towards me, I send back to sender, for I am divine and connected to the all. Let's get some messages from the High Priestess of Light. Okay, so death and rebirth. I don't make it up. Okay, turn that darkness into light, guys. Okay, there is nothing we can't do, but we have to believe in ourselves. Get the clarity so that this river of blessings can come in, and you're able to release any of these constraints, okay, so that you can go into this portal. I don't make it up. It's fucking crazy how I blow my mind sometimes. It's about finding that infinite mind and awakening your consciousness, okay, because you are the divine mother. It's time to nurture yourself. Have compassion and grace for your situations that you're in. Remember that even if we're at the muddest of mud situations, we can get out of it. I've been there. I've done that. It's about wisdom. You learn from your experiences, guys. Okay? And bring in those miracles, okay? That ancient wisdom, once you realize who you are, what you are, you're connected to the universal law, you know? You understand that it's about becoming something new, okay? And opening up your heart chakra so that you can really start getting these deep connections and start watering your garden and start opening up connections with people, okay? We don't have to stay in a trapped, hermit mode all the time. Once you do the transformation, then we get out, okay? You need to calm the waters, okay? You need to find some peaceful self-resolution, okay? And bring your clairvoyancy into play so that you can use your inspiration to be innovative and create something new. But in order to do that, you're going to have to trust yourself, okay? You're creating something new, becoming something new. Start having those deep connections, okay? So that you can really get that ancient wisdom coming in, so you can get those connections and the miracles. But you're going to have to nurture yourself through this portal, okay? Because you have to release any constraints that are holding back these blessings that are coming in, so that you can get the clarity, so you can turn this darkness into light, okay? The Light Seers Tarot deck. Let's get some messages, okay? Let's get a channel message for my Light Seers, Star Workers, Light Workers, Star Seeds. Let's get a message, okay? All right, so we have empathetic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Now, this is what we need to be careful, and this is why I said at the beginning, watch the company you keep, guys. Okay, it makes such a difference. So, you are definitely absorbing energies around you. All paths lead home, okay? There's an inner authority inside of you. It's called your intuition. And you need to really turn your gaze within to see exactly where you are, where you need to go. Home is here. Home is not a place. It is not a person. It is here, internally, your soul. So find your home, okay? Big picture thinking, polarity energy, visionary and inspired ideas. Now you need to understand we need that polarity, that light and that dark. Remember, I told you there's 3 people living inside of us. At least 3. We have to be honest, okay? And we have to see our visions and make it come true, okay? Don't let anybody stop you, because you are a grace. The great serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Okay, somebody is definitely in this Chiron energy, okay? This Mars energy, this anger, this frustration, this conflict, and they're going to need to soften to love. Because it's about deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. Okay, you're rebirthing yourself through this portal, okay? And there's deep cellular healing here, physical and emotional healing that needs to be done. Now, I read yesterday, last week was it? How starting today until the 7th, there's an energy portal that we're going in. And I want to read this to you, okay? Really quick, if I can find it. It's really, really amazing. Okay, here, found it. The Cyrus Stargate, okay? Every year from July 3rd to the 7th, the gate of energy opens between the Earth and Cyrus, which is known as the spiritual sun, helping awaken and activate and evolate anyways, as to a higher level of consciousness. Okay, so this is the energy that we're in right now, and it's gonna be on till the 7th. So it's beautiful. It's time for us to really acknowledge our dark, make peace with it, and move on. So then this way we're not trapped in this crazy mindset that we're feeling like victims. Okay, and with that victim mentality, it brings the lack mentality. Okay, so it's time to awaken and bring in this wisdom. Okay, Spirit guides, show me some more messages for some advice, please. Relationships, guys. Address the relationships in your life, good or bad, it doesn't matter. You know, we need to start eliminating and bringing in the good, okay? Now, new partnerships are coming your way. Reassess present relationships and leave behind those that do not support you. Be clear on what you are committed to, okay? Choices are all around us, but it's about celebrations and that spiritual guide, okay? It's time for action. So take decisive action and start nurturing yourself, okay? Take care of your needs first. Your nurturing will benefit others only if your needs are met first. Nurture the new in your life and watch it grow. Right? Let's get an affirmation for the day. It says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. That's right, girl, guy, whomever, whatever. It's time for you to be just you. And one more affirmation for the day. It says, each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. Go into introspection. Go into hermit mode. I know it's scary. I know it is. I've done it. It's scary. It's scary, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it is so fucking worth it. You deserve to have peace of mind, to get that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment. But you're going to have to move away into this portal with that 8 of Cups, okay? Move away from those turbulence or whatever you've been investing in for so long. It's a hard situation, but we got to do what we got to do, okay? Now, we have 25 here, and 25 reduced down to a 7. 7 is about protection, guys. We do have angelic protection. We just have to believe in ourselves. Remember, when we're pure in heart and our intentions are good, we do get that protection, okay? Number 25, Duke's Bride, endings and beginnings. Scales traditionally represent death and endings. This does not necessarily refer to a physical death, but a time of closure. Pulling this card sends a message asking you to think about what you no longer need in your life. I do not make this up. I'm so good. It may be a person or a situation no longer serves you. There is a strong indication that unless you are able to free yourself from the ties that bind, you will not be able to move forward without obstacles. Your heart is open and you recognize that things must change. It may feel like the decisions you have to make are fraught with difficulty, but now is the time to face problems head on and in order to begin a new phase in your life. Negative situations will only hold you back. Endings and beginnings are a natural flow of life. The sooner you take control and change the path, things will improve dramatically. I told you, that Wheel of Fortune, right? So I hope this helped. 31:14 on the clock. Love, light, respect. All my personal readings are closed, but you can come and see me at my at the powwow, at my booth, and I'll be having fast, quick readings, 30-minute readings, hour readings. It's up to you if you want to do a reading. You can come and see me. and have merch and all my products for sale. So love, light, respect. I'm gonna take, you know, this time to veg and do what I need to do when it comes to my arts and crafts for my boo. So have a beautiful, beautiful self-care Sunday. Stay blessed. I hope this helps somebody. Bye.